Great, so I'm Stan Stalnaker with Hub Culture, and we will be opening soon the pavilion in Copenhagen. So we're with CEO Claus Juhl from the city of Copenhagen, and we're just going to have a little chat about some of the exciting things to see and do in Copenhagen. So, CEO Juhl, thank you for being with us. Do you want to just have a little bit of a chat about what do you find interesting and what are some of the best things to you about Copenhagen?
The best thing in Copenhagen is the Copenhageners. The citizens of Copenhagen, which are very proud of their city and looking forward to meet a lot of new people in December. We are expecting 20,000 people, NGOs, all kind of people coming to Copenhagen, not just the leaders of the world, but also on a daily basis. So I think that's the best part of it. The next I would like to mention is the city.
Which is a beautiful city.
It's a beautiful city. Take a ride on the bike on the many hundred kilometers of bike path in the city, and look around the different neighborhoods. Copenhagen is a city, but it consists of very different neighborhoods with their own culture. So you have a Christiania, you maybe know that, kind of a very alternative city, and you have some old neighborhoods which are turning into a new generation of young people living there. So Copenhagen is a very young city.
It is, and you can see that when you're, especially in the city center, you can see there's so much life, and you have the big pedestrian streets on Ostergaard, and so much kind of activity always happening in the city center. I've been really struck and impressed by how environmental and how clean the city of Copenhagen is. You have a lot of people on bikes, and you have a lot of people using modes of transportation that aren't necessarily polluting. So cars, you don't see so much in the city center. How would you, if you're just arriving to Copenhagen for the first time, sort of the train in from the airport is a great way to get into the city center, but once you're in town, you can really walk the city, right?
You can easily walk the city. The old medieval center of Copenhagen is untouched for several hundred years, so have a walk around there, and you can reach the different neighborhoods in about 15 minutes or half an hour walking. So that could be perfect. But we have these bicycles for tourists and people who want to see our city, and that's for free. You can take one and please leave it back again, but that's a good way to...
So you have a cycling program in Copenhagen where people can pick up the bike, take it somewhere else, and then leave it, and then that's great. So that's very similar.
Yeah.
Has that program been a big success for the city?
It has been, and now we're taking that to a new generation of bikes. But we have done that for 10 years. Part of our strategy for being the
so
bicycling.
Paris got the idea from you.
Yeah. They did actually. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the many exciting cultural things that will be happening in Copenhagen during December. Obviously, the world's eyes are on the leaders that are going to Copenhagen for COP15 and for the important discussions and negotiations. But what's being planned in the city around that?
We have just built a new opera house, a new theater, a new concert hall for this summit as well. And that will be, the more official part of it. But what Copenhageners are doing is they're arranging parties everywhere. So if you're a young person, if you're going to Copenhagen, and if you like to take part in some kind of a party, techno, whatever, clubbing.
So they're doing clubbing and raves and everything else
Everything,
too?
yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully see you at the party and also see some of you at the negotiations in Copenhagen this December. Thank you very much. It's great to get a little bit of feedback and an insider's view from the city of Copenhagen.
Thank you.
Thank you.